I think you're still muted.
No?
Oh, now I can.
Now you can. It's
Yeah.
weird. Sometimes it asks me to put in my my computer password a second time.
Hmm.
I don't know why, but that was one of those times. How was your day today?
Great.
Good. That's so good to
Okay.
hear.
How was your drive?
Long, but good. It's going to be a busy weekend now. I'm super excited.
So where are they?
They're both inside.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
They're both home?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. That's
Yeah.
good.
It is good. I feel kind of bad because historically they use a neutral field, but with COVID they can't do that. So they're going with the field of the, I guess, the better placed team.
Uh-huh.
But it does give a little bit of an advantage that I'm glad we have. But
Hey, Karen.
Hello. Congratulations on the soccer game.
thank you. It's super exciting.
Yeah. So do the games overlap at all, or is it?
Right now, I think one Saturday and one Sunday.
That's good.
Yeah. But one of the girl starters, one of Melanie's friends, broke her leg in the game today, which is a bummer.
You're kidding.
No.
Oh, that's awful.
Ouch.
So it may just be the three of us tonight. So Karen, why don't you kick us off tonight? I'm curious as to how we did with our health screening this morning with everybody coming back.
Well, initially I didn't think we did very well, but then I realized because I can organize it to pre-K 3, pre-K 4, and it used to be A and B. And so now I have it all organized to all students. And I started calling the numbers and didn't realize that some of them were pre-K 4 kids that weren't actually at school today. So I had to go through and reorganize the names a little bit. We have a squeaky ball. So after that, it wasn't too terribly bad. They've added an option.
I'll give her a cheese.
There you go. Give her a treat to chew on. They've added an option to have health. What a convenient MD. The app will notify you or send an email reminder to anybody that hasn't filled it out by 8:30. And so I'm starting to anybody that I'm calling, I'm just adding that home email to the student's profile. And so sure they can get a phone call, and hopefully that'll cut down on my phone calls.
Yeah.
Good. That's a good feature.
Yeah.
And
then,
how's everything else going?
Good. I think it was great to see everybody. There's a lot of super excited kids to see their friends from both sides. And it dawned on me this morning, the new students to GVS have only met like half their classmates. And so, which is a nice, like little gradual way to get into the school and meet, some friends. And then now they have all their friends. So that was pretty neat today. But yeah, everybody's doing good. I'm super happy when I had somebody call in sick, a student sick this morning. And when I returned the phone call, they're like, yep, we already have our COVID appointment at 10:30 today. And I'm like, thank you. Thank you for not making me the mean one to have to say that. So that was good. And then Caroline, I think we did really great today. I know it was pretty long, but for those of you that need a little bit more time to load kids in the afternoon, we have a buckling lane now. And I think now that parents know about that, it'll be a lot smoother, but I think we did pretty good. I don't know how many cars we ended up having in the afternoon because we stopped, Mr. Pollard only went so far, but yeah, it was good. I think it went well.
Yeah, and this is our first day, so we know that it'll get smoother, as we go along. I know that we had a couple of concerns with people concerned about the cars going out into the road, and we did have Chief Parsons, take a look at that, and we had a police presence this afternoon, and they basically said this is what it is at this point.
Yep.
It's just a reality right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
I will say though that if anybody still wants to reconsider the bus, we do have plenty of spaces on our GVS bus runs. If you are getting really frustrated in the car line, we have plenty of space on all 3 GVS runs.
Which is great. And I want to just share, because I think the car rider line was my big takeaway today. I mean, so many good things about today, and I thought it was amazing. I only did morning car rider because I had to buzz out today, but Sydney did the afternoon and can speak more about that. But I can say that I got tons of emails from parents just saying that things went so much more smoothly than they anticipated, and it was faster than they anticipated. So that was real nice. I did get 1 or 2 just with maybe you could try, and I've reached out to Chief Parsons and we'll chat with him about some other options, but know that what we are doing right now is here for now anyway. It was worked out between Grantham Village School and the Grantham PD as the safest alternative. With that said, we're not adverse to changes if it can make it better. And as we get ideas, we'll chat about it and see if they're feasible.
And this morning, I think everybody was in the building by like 8:45, 8:48 maybe.
Yep.
And so Mike and I discussed that nobody's being counted as tardy until like 8:50. So like, if you're later than that, if you've totally missed car line, then yes, you're still late. But, and then, yeah, I can't remember. I think the afternoon we were done by like 3:25.
It was 3:24.
24.
So this afternoon was 24 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah. And the other thing I was thinking too is, this is the first time with everybody in the building where all the classroom teachers are packing up twice as many kids at the end of the day, so I'm sure that we'll go into making this a little bit better each day.
Yep. And we've discussed some tweaks on our end to help filter the kids out a little bit faster. So.
Yeah. Yeah. And I did have a lot of parents who told me I was the one directing people into the buckling lane. So there were a lot of people who were really appreciative. And like Crystal just put in the chat that parents have been worried that they were the ones holding up the line. And now, if you know that you need to have your kids buckled in that middle lane, I think it's going to be really helpful.
I think that's great.
Thanks, Karen. Kristen, do you want to say anything else about day 1 back with everybody?
Just that it was super fun. Everyone seemed so happy and so excited, adults and children. The energy in the building was great. And I walked through almost every classroom, and people were on task and working and happy. And it was just a really great day from my perspective. Super fun.
I agree. I was there for the whole afternoon. It was wonderful. And I got to see every class, and it was great that it was also a beautiful day. We were doing a lot of things outside, and I got to have recess duty today, which was really fun for me. And it was just I really think it was just an incredibly positive day back with all the kids there. Kristen, did you want to add anything else tonight?
Oh, I do actually. Yeah, thank you. So we are finding ourselves in the position that we need to hire another paraprofessional. So if you know anyone, or you yourself or someone who wants to be a paraprofessional or paraeducator at Grantham Village School, we are looking for another paraeducator. So please spread the word. And I think that was it.
I don't have too much to add tonight. I mean, it was really just so much of what we've been doing was focusing on today. So I think when I wake up tomorrow, I'll start remembering the other work that's on my desk. but I really think that it was just a really, really great day today. Does anybody have any questions or comments for us tonight? You can all see my guest this evening. Since the kids always show their pets on
Right?
Zoom. Lauren said, could you please clarify if the school board discussed and made a decision around the holidays this past Tuesday? If they did, what was the decision? We did not make any decisions around the holidays. We don't have any intention. I know a lot of school districts in our area have decided to go remote for various lengths of time around the holidays. We don't have any intention of doing that right now. Our survey said that most of our families are staying in town and not a lot of people traveling. So our goal is to just keep our regular schedule. If you do travel out of town for Thanksgiving, you are expected to quarantine for 2 weeks when you come back to New Hampshire. This is only if you've gone out of New England. That's the way that the Department of Health and Human Services guidance reads right now. If you have people coming to your house from outside of New England for Thanksgiving, your children do not have to quarantine. They can come back to school. From Brittany, can you talk us through the snack and lunch process now? Thanks for a great second, third, or fourth first day. Kristen, you can take snack and lunch.
Sure. Snack and lunch isn't changing very much from what it was. So snack and lunch are happening in the classrooms unless it's a beautiful day. Today, people went outside and just like they were in that nicer weather. On a nice day, they're definitely going outside and taking advantage of that, but it's getting colder. So it's in the classroom on those colder days. Lunch and snack are being delivered to the classroom. The big difference right now is we heard loud and clear from parents and teachers that the online ordering was difficult. So we have switched it back to how it was in previous years, where kids are just ordering in the morning, telling their teacher whether they're hot lunch or hot snack or milk or whatever they need for the day. And then we're walking around, the office staff is walking around to pick up those lunch orders in the morning. So that's the only difference in lunch and snack.
There were a few, I know some of the students changed classrooms and stuff. For the peanut or nut-free classrooms are now the students that are in Mr. Crutchfield's classroom, the first grade, the entire cafeteria, and pre-K CODA are the nut-free. There's allergy aware rooms, such as Paige, Dumas, fifth grade, and Mrs. Sylvain's classrooms are all nut or allergy aware. So if you're in a nut-free classroom, there's no nuts, peanuts, or tree nuts in snack and lunch, is because if they're eating inside. And if you're an allergy aware classroom, we are aware that there are allergies, but you can still bring those foods, but nobody's touching, nobody's sharing.
We do have a question. My daughter said she's required to wear her mask on the playground at recess. Yes, we do still wear masks outside. And I thought recess was a mask break time. So everybody can take a mask break whenever they want outside. The kids generally have one before they go out, and like when they start recess and when they end recess, but any other time during there, they're welcome to take a mask break outside. But I know that I've seen a lot of like great, what you would consider regular playing out on the playground because they have their masks on. So that's not something that we would really like to change right now. You know, when I was out at recess today, it certainly just looks like school recess.
It does, and it's pretty neat. The kids are really getting used to protocols, and when they feel they need a mask break, they're distancing themselves from others, taking their mask break, putting it back on, and then going back to play. So it's becoming, unfortunately, I think, norm.
I don't know. I keep thinking about all the money I've spent on masks for 5 people. And I'm thinking, we need to do this for a while so I can get my money's worth.
My girls right now are asking for Christmas masks, and I'm thinking, okay, but that's what, $30, $40. And then hopefully we won't have them next year.
I was speaking with somebody, they had spent $50 on a hand embroidered mask that they bought from New Zealand. I was
Wow,
like,
I bet it's nice.
I have not.
Yeah, my selection is usually the one that's closest as I'm leaving or in my car.
Mhm.
Or of course, the GVS Hawks masks.
Yep.
Those are actually really good.
They're comfortable.
Yeah.
Original artwork stuff. The order forms you need to do the online ordering by the end of next week, I think. The order form should have gone home last Friday and hopefully today or tomorrow. Call me, email me if you haven't received your information, since we're waiting for more questions.
Caitlin, Jonathan.
Caitlin's dinner's ready.
I thought I was doing good at cooking dinner tonight. We were going to eat it earlier, but when we use the microwave to set the timer, but then you use the microwave, it like cancels the timer.
Yep.
And so I think I probably overcooked the meat tonight. But there's Jonathan. Say hi.
Hey. Let's see. GVS is not the only school to go to masks at recess. It does help recess look more normal. We agree. It also helps staff not to have to keep telling students to stay apart. Yeah. I mean, it's a fun playtime outside. You know, I think it's totally worth it. And it certainly doesn't seem to bother anybody. They are used to it.
Mhm.
And so glad to hear today went well. Thanks for all your hard work. Yeah, team effort, definitely a team effort, but I think it was really a great day. It didn't hurt that it was 60 degrees and beautiful out
Oh
either.
my gosh. I think it helps with the energy level and attitudes and everything. It was a perfect day for today.
Also, the big thing outside today was like the 2 or 3 remaining big piles of snow.
Mhm.
And those were very attractive to everybody today. So I think we're kind of slowing down in the chat and questions at this point. Okay. I hope everybody has a great night. We've got more good weather ahead. We're going to have a great first day, whatever it is, as Brittany was saying, tomorrow. And I hope everybody has a great weekend.
Thank you so much.
Good night.